Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Speletons. So, in this episode, we're continuing off whatever we were talking about. We're talking about Grape in the Fruit Bowl from the last episode.
Yeah,
so, honestly, you probably should go get the context of the last episode, and even maybe probably the episode prior to it.
The first one might help, and then the last one will also help.
We should really do that from now on when we have a conversation topic. Just like. Anyhow, whatever. Go ahead.
So when it's like when it spans like 7 episodes, you're like, all right, here, and then we also go way back like 3 years ago too when we brought.
Should probably go back to an episode or two.
We have to
go
party. We gotta go back.
I guess we never. It's kind of like incontextual. I feel like it's important for whatever we're about to talk about here, though. So, if you haven't, go check that last episode.
So. Going off of what happened last time, so Grape in the Fruit Bowls are like, or Grape in the Fruit Bowl, I should say.
For those who haven't who refuse to go back to the previous episode because I don't know, you're just some stubborn shits. The basic quick context is Pineapple touched Grape while he was asleep 7 or 8 years ago.
In high school.
Pineapple has, done the best she can. Grape is a he, Pineapple is a girl. But Pineapple's done the best that she can to, I guess repent for her sins.
Well,
Grape is basically being an asshole because he is maliciously seeking out consequences for her.
Seeking out revenge. They've used the word revenge multiple times.
Yeah. And basically in a context that's not good at all. I cannot believe that was the entire fucking mission. That cannot be the entire fucking mission. It's not. There's an entire rival team to fight. Holy shit. Okay.
They threatened. Let's see. I don't think it was around Snowfest, but they had threatened near the end of the semester, last semester, like the winters, or near the end of the fall semester. They threatened Grape had threatened Pineapple, and we were for the last troop meeting we had. We were kind of on guard with they threatened that they might try to do something during our troop meetings. As E-board, we were kind of on guard and just paying attention to anything that seemed off. Which nothing happened. Thankfully.
Chance.
Which nothing happened, thankfully. But then it kind of died down a little bit. They didn't. They weren't being actively commenting on, or they were still kind of upsetty, but they weren't actively trying to rally people.
Right.
And then leading up to the week before Toricon, less than the week before Toricon,
go on.
Grape made a Facebook post about that they
that's just wrong. Oh,
I'm just curious what's happening.
We're doing the same thing Pineapple did to Grape. All right.
God.
Yeah. Oh my God, Miyabi is so fucking cute here. She's the new Renka for me. It's only because of the hairstyle too, which I think is oh no, that's not. What was her name? This is Yagyu. My bad.
I was gonna say I thought Miyabi was the. No, I'm thinking of Midori.
Miyabi is the freaking white-haired chick on our team.
God.
Yagyu looks really cute there. I know her name. Look, she's still no Renka. She's just hot.
Well, anyways,
apparently I'm just gonna do this to all of them.
They started trying to rally people together again, and they were being all right, I'm going, or if you don't unfriend Pineapple by this date, or by the end of this date, then I'm going to unfriend you, and and then also they continually accuse Cosplay Troop as being rape supporters. Not just because of pineapple. There's also a grape. Oh, no, I shouldn't say grape, because I was gonna say grapefruit, but that'll be confusing. There's also
It will, yes.
there's also a pear.
A pear.
And there's a pear, and is there also an apple? I think there might be an apple too. That
I want to imagine you're thinking of actual fruit at this point, and you're just like, there may be a pear or apple in our group.
So there's other people in troop who have also like done kind of like questionable things in the past, but
Gotcha.
Things that people have gotten upset. There's a lot of people that don't like cosplay troop, and part of it's because of like things that like 2 or 3 people have like done that made them uncomfortable or so, or maybe a little more than uncomfortable. No one, I don't think anyone else has done anything that would be or like what Pineapple did exactly. Nothing that bad, but
right.
It's enough to where people basically call them rapists.
Right. Okay.
So people or so like
I don't have context to this, so I have no choice but to agree with you.
Yeah. Grape.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do.
Grape and the grapefruit, or grape and the grapefruits.
Grape and the pear and apple.
Grape
and the fruit bowl.
Yeah, the fruit bowl.
Okay. My God.
The fruit bowl is one. Fruit was a bad idea.
Apparently so.
So
you want to change it to a salad? Let's give everyone new.
Don't stop.
Alright, this guy will be tomato. Is it tomato a fruit? No, it's a vegetable. Episode just goes into this whole debate.
We'll just end up.
What about a hot dog? Is it a sandwich?
No, stop.
We figured out that it is a sandwich. By the way, is legally defined.
It is a sandwich by FDA standards.
Yeah.
It is an open face sandwich though, which is a subcategory of sandwich.
Okay. I just said it was a sandwich. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I want to get into this. Stop.
We'll do it later. We'll get back to that. All right, go on.
So let's see. So there were like 2, maybe 3 people that were basically people were being like, "Hey, cosplay troopers are rape supporters because they allow these people
to interrupt you. I just realized the plot here is Murasaki and Riona both hate their sisters. So like, guess that's just the situation.
They're what?
They just both hate their sisters. Riona just hates her sister because her sister won't hit her. So
I understand.
All right, continue on. Who's that? All right, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking.
Cosplayers, rape supporters, apparently.
Cosplay
troop, Mike, rape supporter troop.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like how it sounds like you're just joining Grape in the fruit bowl. Like,
no,
you know what? Now that I think about,
no, I'm just saying that's what they.
I know.
Call us.
I know.
So
I'm fucking with you, Derek.
Grape in the fruit bowl were just like, Grape was rallying the fruit bowl to be like, yeah, like they're like really bad, and people were like, some people like unfriended their block like, Pineapple, and they were saying, and like throughout the week they were saying like, all right, like at TorCon we're gonna like, let's like attack like Pineapple and maybe Apple, or Pineapple and maybe Pear. I don't think Apple was on the list. Apple may have been mentioned though at some point.
I'm laughing at the noise Murasaki made. Anyhow, yeah, go ahead, Derek.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Let's see. We had to like, we told TorCon staff, and TorCon staff told like public safety, and like they like who Grape and the fruit bowl were sort of. So like they
you're tumming
were
your
like,
flat,
so
and
basically like
shooting.
Basically like they were like kind of like paying it like they knew to like pay attention to these people.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm just like really distracted by Riona.
Yeah, I understand that. Understandable. Have a nice day. All right,
Yeah.
keep going. Come on, I feel like we should finish this up in this episode, and
we should.
we have 4 minutes. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is your fault. So, basically throughout the day at TorCon, like we were like watching for these people, and they like when we kind of like planned like if Pineapple or if Pear were gonna like go anywhere, like like someone should probably be like with them to help to just keep an eye out. And like I was, I think some people that weren't e-board knew about it too, which is understandable. But that was kind of like a little bit of a concerning thing throughout TorCon was just like making sure like these two people stayed safe because Grape and the Fruit Bowl were going to be there, which they were there, but I think it's actually kind of funny. I'm pretty sure, Aaron.
Right.
Aaron, I can say Aaron.
I mean, hopefully nothing bad involving her, but yeah.
It's not exactly. So I think Aaron was walking with Pineapple at one point, and like Aaron said, like they walk by Grape, I think, and all that happened was I think they just like kind of like scowled a little bit.
Okay. Interesting. Does Grape go to RIT, by the way, or like?
No, Grape is a college dropout from like
gotcha.
community college here, I think.
Gotcha.
So they're not doing much with their life. They're not doing much to help themselves in life.
Gotcha.
Right now, for multiple reasons. But I did think it was kind of funny that like they were all like up in arms, and then like they just kind of just didn't do anything, which is good in a way. It's good in a way. It's both good and bad. I was talking to her and like her a couple of us were talking with like her with Pineapple and like her boyfriend, and like he said like he said at one point he was like he almost wished like they did like try to do something just so they could get like a restraining order.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of like sad that like they'd have to do something first, but
yeah, I guess
it makes to an extent I understand why that's the case, but also it's
bit abusable.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much I think all I had for that. It was
Is that right? Oh, okay. I
like,
think so.
I think it's I haven't heard anything about it since, and I'm not really concerned because for one thing, both times they've made threats, they haven't done anything. That doesn't mean like they shouldn't be taken lightly, but also like I'm not too spooked. But that being said, during the chess performance, we'd had conversations about this during the chess show. Both days, I was 100% prepared if someone like, it's like we were thinking like these people are like very irrational. It's very possible they might just like run up on the stage thinking like the person's in the show or something like that, or like run up and like try to attack someone.
Slight quick input. If you want to hear Derek talk about his chess show, card up in the top right corner and probably at the end screen of this episode. All right, continue on.
Okay. So like both days though of the chess show though, it was very possible like these people might just like come in and like try to like because like Pineapple's boy, or because like people that they were after that like they were upsetty with were in the show. So it was very possible like Grape and the Fruit Bowl might just like, or Grape or the Fruit Bowl I should say, might run up like just like on the stage or something and do something. So the entire time I was prepared to like tackle like, if they like I was
interrupting you. Okay, fine. Stick your ass out. You can have some discipline now. Discipline? Why? I didn't do anything bad. Huh? What are you saying? Hey, I'm playing with Murasaki right now. Could you leave me alone for a bit? Okay, you can keep going. There was I thought I was gonna go somewhere funny. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just No, she's no longer you, Derek.
Yeah.
I should fix this as their leader. Alright, keep going.
Um.
Hurry up, I want to finish this episode.
So yeah. So I was prepared. I was just saying basically like for if someone ran up on the stage during the show, I was going to tackle them. Then our director, the other director, was going to tackle them, and then public safety, or sorry, then the Torcon staff would come up and tackle them, and then public safety would come and tackle them.
Was the staff aware of this plan?
No, the staff wasn't aware I was going to. The staff was aware that our other director was going to, because he was also Torcon staff.
Okay.
And then
Gotcha.
probably another staff member may have come up, and then public safety would have to like escort them out. But I probably would have also gotten in there at some point, because like.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Well, no, it's just I was like I would have been the closest. So.
Gotcha.
I would have been the closest that like has a good reason to be tackling them off the stage.
Gotcha. All right. Are you next time on Speletons time ready? Time maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, that's about all I have for that.
All right. I think that's all I have for that.
You're all you have.
Next time on Speletons, not rape, maybe.